Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you noticed that your grocery bill seems to climb higher every time you go to the store? Or that filling up your car feels like a bigger hit to your wallet than it used to? You're not alone. We're in the midst of what many are calling an inflation shock. Simply put, inflation means that your money doesn't buy as much as it used to. In this video, we're going to break down exactly why this is happening and, more importantly, give you some immediate, actionable strategies to fight back and protect your hard-earned money right now. So, stick around. Think of it this way. Imagine a little monkey named Mika. Last year, Mika could buy 10 bananas with $10. But this year, because of inflation, those same $10 might only get Mika 8 bananas. That's essentially what's happening with everything around us. The same amount of money just doesn't stretch as far. Economists often use something called the Consumer Price Index, or CPI, to measure how much the average price of goods and services changes over time. When the CPI goes up, it means inflation is happening, and your purchasing power is going down. Let's look at some real-world examples. Remember when a gallon of gas was a certain price? Now, it probably feels significantly higher. The cost of groceries, from eggs to bread to meat, has also seen noticeable increases. Rent in many areas has soared, making it harder for people to afford housing. These aren't just random price hikes. They're all symptoms of the broader inflation we're experiencing. You're living it every day when you go to the checkout or pay your bills. Okay, so what can Mika and you do about this? The first crucial step is to get a clear picture of where your money is going. That means budgeting and tracking your expenses. Grab a notebook, use a spreadsheet, or download a budgeting app. Start writing down everything you spend money on. This will help you see where you can cut back. Are there subscriptions you don't use? Eating out more than you realized? Tracking your spending is the first line of defense against inflation eating away at your finances. Next up, become a smart shopper. Compare prices at different stores before you buy. Consider buying in bulk for non-perishable items if it makes sense for your household. Look for coupons and cashback offers. Every little bit helps. And be honest with yourself about non-essential spending. Do you really need that daily fancy coffee? Or could you make it at home for a fraction of the cost? Small changes in your everyday habits can add up to significant savings over time. Now, let's talk about your savings. In an inflationary environment, simply leaving your money in a low-interest savings account means its value is slowly being eroded by rising prices. Look for savings accounts or certificates of deposit, CDs, that offer more competitive interest rates. You might also consider exploring assets that historically have acted as a hedge against inflation, like gold or real estate. However, these come with their own risks, so do your research carefully. The goal is to make sure your savings are working for you, not losing value. Inflation can also impact your debt. Rising interest rates, which often accompany inflation, can make variable rate loans more expensive. If you have high interest debt, like credit card debt, now is a good time to try and pay it down faster. Consider options like balance transfers or debt consolidation. Focus on tackling those debts with the highest interest rates first to save money in the long run. While cutting costs is essential, another powerful way to fight back against inflation is to increase your income. Think about whether you could negotiate a raise at your current job. Could you pick up some freelance work in your spare time? Maybe there are things around your house you could sell. Boosting your income gives you more financial breathing room to handle the higher costs of goods and services. The economic landscape is constantly changing, so it's important to stay informed about what's happening with inflation and the broader economy. Follow reputable financial news sources and be prepared to adapt your financial strategies as needed. What works today might need tweaking tomorrow. Being proactive and informed will put you in a much better position to navigate these inflationary times. So, what's your next step? Start tracking your spending this week. Look for 1 or 2 areas where you can immediately cut back. Research higher yield savings options. You have the power to take control of your finances, even during an inflation shock. Don't feel overwhelmed. Take it one step at a time. What are your thoughts? What are you doing to combat inflation? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.